Good morning, this is just a quick little tip. If like me you're a boat owner, you may find this little item I've made up very handy. It's about this time of year I bring my boat ashore. I do it about 2-3 times a year and scrub off all the old fouling, the barnacles and so forth. I've given up using anti-fouling paint years ago. It's expensive, doesn't really do the job, and well, you might just as well scrape the damn things off and get rid of them. It's best to do that when they've spat, which is about this time of year. But a problem I also get, say I use a scraper or an old Dutch hoe with the corners ground off so you don't damage the fiberglass. But that's done ashore, and I'm sure you can visualise that. But what I do get is around the water interface, the boot topping level, a lot of green weed, so I made up this little tool to get rid of that, and that's best done afloat. And what I do is I'm in the dinghy with hanging on with one hand, and I've got this to scrub with the other. And this is an old electric strimmer that burnt out, someone threw out, so I cut the head off and made up this little pad at the end. And all it is a little plate that I welded a nut on the back of and drilled some holes round. And this is a piece of floor scrubber, like a Brillo-y type material. It's very abrasive. You don't want too big a pad because we want to put pressure, so we'll keep that small. And I've just tied it down with plastic cable ties and pulled them very, very tight so they're below the surface. So it's very simple, but it's that sort of operation. And I've canted this because of the camber of my boat. And it's no hardship just to go around the boat at the end of the day, or every so often, and take all the green mould off. And that's best done afloat. So it's a silly one, but until you try it and use it, you won't appreciate how handy it is.